Hi, welcome to another edition of Cook This. I'm your host, Pete Calvetti. Joining me in the studio today is my friend Vic from Kama Bistro in LaGrange. Thank you for joining us today.
Oh, yeah.
He gave us the opportunity to go visit his back of house operations and see how his restaurant runs. Take a look.
We're at Kama Bistro in LaGrange. It's 9 South LaGrange, right in downtown, just south of the train tracks. Right now we're working on a new dish that I'm doing a charity event for. It's tamarind glazed tamarind glazed pork belly with an apple chutney and a spicy bacon. But that is really good. I mean, I think I can't stop eating it. I've had a pound already, so. For them, the regulars, like the chicken tikka masala is the most popular dish. It's kind of the standard for Indian restaurants. We do it only from fresh ingredients. We follow the very long technique of cooking. It cooks for 5 hours. It's like velvety, creamy deliciousness. That is one of our number one selling dish. My name is Vikram Singh. I'm the owner of Kama Indian Bistro. We are located in LaGrange, right in downtown LaGrange, south of the train tracks, 9 South LaGrange. We are open every day for dinner and every day for lunch as well, besides Monday. So pretty much starting at 11:30 in the morning till 9:30 at night, 10:30 Friday and Saturday.
Hi, welcome to another edition of Cook This. I am your host, Pete Calvetti. Joining me today in the studio is my friend Vic from Kama Bistro in LaGrange, on LaGrange Road. He will be making us some Indian dishes today, which we have never had on the show before, so it's going to be a really interesting show. Take notes, push record. Joining us today is our celebrity judge panel, Mr. Matt Sinde. Thank you again for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Ms. Patti Farlee.
Hi there.
And Mr. John Passarella. Thank you for taking time out of your day joining us on the show.
Thank
so we're
you.
going to eat some Indian today, guys.
Can't
First
wait.
time.
Very excited.
It smells
Very
great.
excited.
You can smell everything going.
Yeah.
Vic, what are you going to make first?
Yeah, so we'll be making 2 dishes, and they are from the southern Indian state of Kerala. And the first dish is the prawns moli,
Okay.
which is a dish made with some coconut milk. And basically what I try to do is I try to create 2 dishes with the same ingredients. So people who are watching at home can make 2
Great.
separate dishes with the same ingredients. It's a
Very
little more.
thoughtful.
one
Yeah.
ingredient
Thank you.
list.
That's
Yeah,
a good
great.
idea.
Yeah, there's a couple of differences, but they're not major differences. And basically, our restaurant is a from scratch kitchen. We used to focus mostly on North Indian food, but recently we've started adding more South Indian food, representing the regional dishes from India, and that's one of them. We have these 2 dishes, both on the menu. So we'll be using tiger prawns, and the other dish is with mahi mahi. But that's all the range of spices we have. And the biggest difference between North Indian and South Indian food is the use of the spices. Fenugreek seeds, mustard seeds, heavy, coconut milk, tamarind, heavy. North Indian food does not use all these ingredients.
They don't
Okay.
use? So
They
don't
use sparsely. I mean, it's not, this is the basic go-to ingredient. Of course, we have to put our North Indian touch to anything we do, even if we do French, even if we do American food, which we do, by the way, we do ribs at the restaurant.
Okay.
We do the garam masala, which is our homemade spice blend right here, and which we also sell at the store. It's this right here.
What is it called?
It's garam masala, which is like Indian allspice, around 8 to 9 different spices blended, and we blend them, we grind them fresh at the restaurant,
Oh, how nice.
almost daily.
Do you do
Oh,
that?
that's great.
Yes, we do that. Everything is from scratch. All the chutneys you see here is from scratch. So it's a totally from scratch kitchen, and
How long
that's
have
what
you
we're
been
known
doing?
for.
I'm
So
sorry.
food tastes really fresh and flavorful. You had a question?
How long have you been doing what you're doing?
We've been doing this for, the restaurant has been for 5 years. My father was a top chef in India, so I've been with him doing these things when I was in India. So I mean, I was like, slave
Lived it.
labor, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how
But
did
you were fed.
I was
How
fed
did
well.
you
Yeah.
Fed well.
land
He
in
said, yeah, he
LaGrange?
took mercy on me in the end. He's like, I'll feed you something.
How did you land in LaGrange?
Well, it's a long story. I mean, I'm actually have an engineering background. I got a master's in mechanical. And I was just looking for a business to buy, and LaGrange had an opportunity for us. And Didn't know much about LaGrange at that point, but I liked it. I liked what I saw. Liked the downtown. I liked the fact there's no other Indian restaurant. So I'm like, well, I think we can make it work.
Sure.
So we had a smaller location. We recently moved to a bigger space. So that we moved in August. So it's been 10 months,
So
9
how many
months.
seats? How many chairs?
It's with the patio now. It's like 130.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it's a very modern-looking restaurant. My
Yeah.
wife designed the place.
Beautiful
It's
place.
very Europeanish and Indian elements, and the
Okay.
food is also it's very authentic Indian. But we also do American fusion. We do baby back ribs. We do lamb tacos. We do an event every year called Americana, which is American food with Indian flavors.
Americana.
So we do ribs there. We do shrimp and grits. We do a steak.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, that's
We
great.
do lamb chili, lamb burgers, and we paired it with a company. Like we work with a brewery. We work with Dogfish Head or Bell's. We worked with, so we kind of paired their
Well, that's
beer.
interesting.
Oh,
So you can match
that's
some beers with
nice.
some of your
Yeah.
spices and
That's
foods. I
very
never thought about
that's
that.
very trendy.
So let's
It's
get
very in
this
right now.
thing
All right, let's
started.
get cooking.
So as you're cooking, why, if I'm going to use prawns, tiger, or is it going to use any?
You can use any prawns. We just use tiger prawns at the restaurant. So, I mean, yeah, we specialize in using good ingredients. Everything is fresh. The meats are all high quality. For example, we do Chilean sea bass. We do Alaskan sockeye salmon, and I do halibut, Pacific halibut. So all these things are, yeah. So now, basically, what we're going to do is we're going to make the sauce and we're going to cook the prawns on the side.
Okay.
Okay.
Usually, the restaurant will grill these prawns, but here I'm just going to boil them. I'm going to toss
Okay.
them in the sauce, and that's how it's going to come out.
Now, the prawns have any spices in it at all?
Yeah, so prawns are already marinated, and they're marinated with salt,
how nice.
some red chili, some turmeric, and garlic,
Okay.
and just a little lemon juice.
All right, let's get to cooking.
So, let's see. if
How long
this-
does it take to boil?
We'll just put them in together in maybe like 1 minute. 1 minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
We should be done.
How big are these?
These are 16s,
1620s?
yeah.
Okay.
And we do have a jumbo prawn. That's the dish at the restaurant we use, the jumbo prawn.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my.
That's a prong.
So
You're
that's
kidding.
it's an appetizer at the restaurant.
Okay.
We get a prawn which is 3 prawns to a pound.
Wow.
So we
Okay.
use that prawn.
That's 3 to 1. Nice.
I've never seen something like that.
No, neither
Yeah,
have
I
I.
wanna
lay this
Neither
on.
have
Yeah,
I.
I
yeah.
want to make sure.
So basically, it's a pretty
spread.
simple step. We start with some onions, and these are just, I mean, you can use red onions or you can use white onions.
In the Indian cuisine, onion is very much prevalent in every meal, or?
Yeah, onion, tomato. And it depends, where you're from. Tomatoes, mostly in some regions won't use tomatoes, but we use tomatoes quite heavily. But onion, tomatoes, cilantro, spices. We use a lot of cilantro in Indian cuisine, and you'll be surprised how much cilantro we use.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so you just rattle off these spices.
Yeah, so we're going to add some fenugreek seeds.
What seeds are they?
Fenugreek. Just a little bit cooking and just a little fenugreek.
Now, these spices, you're going to show them, we can get anywhere from like a Whole Foods or?
Yeah, these are basic spices.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now they're basic. At one point, they
That's-
probably were not basic.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely
just
true.
add this in. We add some red chili powder
Okay.
and some turmeric.
Now, when people think of Indian food, they automatically think curries.
Yeah, curry is a generic name for what an Indian dish.
So it's probably like
It's like
salsas.
sauce. It's like
Right.
sauce. Curry means
Like
sauce.
salsas, it could be any
Yeah.
kind.
But I don't know that
flavor.
everybody knows that.
Exactly. So curries are just names for sauce.
All right.
It's fresh ginger, fresh garlic.
Wow. Ooh, this is probably the most powerful like seasonings we have. Like
Yeah. I've never-
we've had all the
I've seen
Italian,
like
everybody else, but this is
Then we
This
just
is another
basically
level.
Line, you want the scratch smell TV, remember?
And the coconut milk
Remember?
you're pouring in
Scratch
right
and
now.
smell.
Yeah, that's the
yeah,
coconut
the
milk.
scratch and smell TV. That's what
Is
Mr.
Smells
there,
awesome.
you can get that at any store and it's
Oh, yeah.
concentrate, or do you?
You can just use a little concentrated. It's easier. I mean, take less cook time.
Wow.
And do you
smell it.
mostly use the coconut milk for the flavor, or are there other benefits to the coconut milk? That
Well, there's
you're
some
drawn
benefits
to?
too, but it's mostly in South India where this dish is from. There's a lot of coconut and tamarind. So of course their cuisine
It's
evolved
indigenous
with
to
those
the
things.
area, yeah.
So it's just this, and then we're going to add some cilantro. Of course, we're going to season it with a little salt. I'm gonna
Are you always back of house?
I used to be more back of house. Now, not as much. I have staff that I've trained over a year.
Sure.
I mean, it takes, people know it takes a while
Sure.
before you get. So I just added fenugreek and garam masala, which is basically North Indian spices to it.
Okay.
Because we want to have, it's our signature on the dish that people do in South India. Now you can obviously add some white wine to it. I thought kids will be here and they might be trying, so I didn't add white wine to it. But you can add white wine. That's what we do at the restaurant. We add some white wine.
Gotcha.
So and traditionally you would not have white wine, but we do that.
Okay.
So now I'm just going to boil the shrimps.
Now, in your restaurant, would you boil the shrimps to reheat them back up, or?
No, we just make it right there.
Yeah, it's so instant. I
Yeah.
mean, you can't leave shrimp lying around cooked. Unless it's for shrimp cocktail. But. So you're making the sauce, you're going to boil
Yeah, and
the main entree on the side.
and this, and this is for taste. If you want to add some green chili, just for a little kick, I like to do it.
I like kick. Do you like
Indian
kick?
food's hot?
Sure.
I like kick.
A little
Yeah,
kick.
that's-
Kick.
That's all it's
Just a
about.
little,
Is kick.
yes.
It's
Indian
kick
food
everywhere.
is hot, but I think people think it's
Wow.
hotter than it actually is.
Well,
can
you
smell
can
that
make
from
it
here.
extreme or
Yeah.
less extreme.
So if I'm a person
Well-
coming to your restaurant, then I can tell you, I don't want to have a lot
Oh
of
yeah,
heat.
yeah. You can have very mild things, and we can custom made for you. So we ask you if you want mild, medium, extra spicy. I'm going to add some fish stock too.
Fish stock, okay.
Homemade, I'm sure.
It's a homemade fish stock. Yep.
You boil the bones and everything?
Yep.
The heads?
This is actually made from sea bass.
See, that's
Yeah.
fish stock?
Yeah. So this is what I'm not used to. The burners take a little
Of
while to
course.
respond, but
Yes, yes.
but
You'll
will
do
work.
fine. It smells wonderful.
It
Awesome.
does.
Yeah.
It does.
Very
And
unique, very colorful.
Anticipating.
I love that you sell some of the products at your
Oh
store
yeah,
too.
we actually
so-
since it's a from scratch kitchen, we make everything in house. It's very unique. So we like to. A lot of people will come and ask us, "Can I get those chutneys to go? Can I get your spice mixed?" And we said, "Okay, well, now people are asking, so why not just do
Yeah,
it?"
nice color.
Beautiful. So do you have one night that's busier during the week than another? What are your hours like?
Well, Saturday is our busiest night,
Sure.
followed by Friday and a Sunday.
Okay.
The other days are busy, but those are you can't predict what day is
Sure.
going to be busy.
Sure.
And Pete will know about that.
Yeah.
It's just,
That's what they said. If
Our
any
hours are-
restaurateur that can predict would be a millionaire. 'Cause
Right.
Yeah,
you
our-
never predict.
our hours basically are basic, almost
Turn
like
it
we are
off.
open for, we close on Monday. And we
Okay.
close Tuesday lunch. Besides that, we open every day from 11:30 till 9:30 on
So
the
you are
weekdays
open for
and
lunch.
10:30 on the weekends. So,
Okay,
All
great.
right, let's plate this up and try this.
yeah, just
Wow.
gonna wait.
Those are some colors you just don't
You
see.
can't, yeah.
yeah, and I'm just waiting for it to be thickened up a little bit. Let's transfer it there. Bigger burner.
Yeah, we can take this one off.
Yeah, I don't need that anymore. We can just, yeah.
Careful. It's gonna be hot. So do you have any upcoming events that we should know about?
Yeah, we actually doing
And-
that Americana event again
Oh,
for a charity in
yes.
LaGrange called Pillars.
Okay.
So we're doing that, and I think a big portion of the proceeds are going to go to the charity, and that's on June 26th.
Okay.
And June 19th, we're doing celebrity bartender night with.
So are you going to be there, John? And
I'm
we
no
didn't know about
celebrity.
it?
I'm no bartender.
You're a celebrity here,
drink.
John.
You are a celebrity here.
A celebrity judge panel, remember?
Oh my
Yeah.
God, I forgot, Peter.
People watch you all over. 25,000 people watch you on the show.
So I did-
Nationwide.
I get recognized. I'm sure you do.
Oh, all the time.
I
They
get
go, aren't you
recognized
that
at
guy
Sam's
that
Club.
cooked this?
I get recognized at restaurants. They're
but
like, I
aren't
know that voice somewhere. They know my
go.
voice.
Seriously?
I said
So
it happened.
seriously though, who's on your agenda as far as other celebrities besides those in the room
Oh, you mean
for
cooking?
your celebrity cooking nights? Yeah.
Oh, it's mostly a.
Like the mayor.
Okay.
We still have to figure that out.
I didn't
but
know
we're
if
trying to
George
bring
Clooney was going to be there. If George
George
was gonna
Clooney.
be
I
there,
declined.
wanted to
He
make
wanted
sure.
to be there.
He
I
wanted to
said,
be there.
Couldn't
no,
fit him
I'm
into your
sorry.
schedule.
I can't compete with looks. I'm the only one.
Okay. Okay.
He's stuck
I
in
see.
Italy right now.
I know.
I'm like, there's only can be only one good-looking guy in the restaurant. That's me.
Okay.
The spot is taken.
So you got to leave when Pete gets there, huh?
Nice one.
I got you covered, buddy.
So
you're
basically,
gonna-
it's a little thicker sauce. I'm just going to thicken
Okay.
it up.
Yeah.
so do you pour that over this?
Yes.
Okay. We understand that we don't have an open
Yeah.
flame here, so might not thicken. Sometimes it needs
You're
to be
adapting
thicker,
well.
but.
This is a challenge. You're a good chef.
And that's the thing with cooks, we don't want to put anything out unless we put it out right.
Correct.
You know?
I just can't believe the size of that prawn.
Yeah, that's how I am at home too.
Yep. Good. Good.
Good.
And that's what we teach our cooks too. And once you put all the food out on the line or whatever, you have to make sure you taste everything.
Yeah, if you don't taste it, that's a problem.
I saw that on TV.
All right, guys, give it a bite.
But they don't want to double dip.
No, never double.
They don't
No,
want to double
never,
dip.
never.
Yes, just
I used
so
to walk
can put
around with
that out
20
there.
spoons and try all 20
Yes.
sauces every morning.
That's what I
You
try
can
to
double
tell
dip
the
at family
students.
events.
Just make sure they're both on off.
I try to tell the students that it's
Everyone
it's
grab a
that they
shrimp.
taste. Ooh, a
Grab a
little too
shrimp.
hot.
I'm going to push that over here a little bit.
Okay. Well, you know what? Why don't I just pass
I think you were
my-
touching
okay.
that side's cool. The right
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That was by the flame, that's why.
Would you mind, Miss Farlee?
I don't
if I
mind at all. I'm
passed-
just going to take a little bit of the sauce
And you know what we can
and
do
pour
is
that. And then here we go.
you can
Why, thank you.
eat with some rice.
Oh,
Oh, yum. I like
This is
rice.
long
You
grain
probably want
basmati
more than-
rice.
two is wonderful.
Basmati
sauce.
rice?
Oh,
Yeah.
We'll go into that in the next section, but yeah, grab a
very
spoon there.
much.
You're welcome.
I think of spoons.
I got it here.
Yeah, this is spoons.
I would like to take more than this, but there's never enough time.
For the children, we need to share with
Yeah.
the
Just
I
grab a
know,
bite.
I know.
We'll see. I'm curious
Very,
how
very
those
good.
flavors are, and
It's supposed, yeah.
we're well versed here, I think. But
excellent.
Indian's something that's very unique to me, so I'm very interested in this.
Yeah, it's a heavy Indian food is, and there's no such thing as Indian food. There's regional Indian food. What gets presented here is a North Indian food,
That's
and that's
what
what
you said.
I'm trying to kind of get away from. I'm from North
Sure.
India, so I'm kind of breaking the ranks here. I'm just saying, well, there's other food
Sure.
that's out there that we should experiment with, and South Indian food, especially South Indian meat food, not the vegetarian.
The
'Cause that's-
proteins, okay.
The vegetarian South
my
food
spoon?
is
Here.
very common, but this one is not.
Sure. Anybody have a bite yet?
I think.
I did.
Oh
Very,
my
very good.
goodness.
Very,
very good.
Delicious.
Oh my gosh.
Delicious. And I love the way that you said that about the regional cuisine, and there's no such thing. We do a whole unit on cultural food
Yeah.
and foods too, and it's all about the spices and the ingredients, and
Yeah.
then the techniques that you
Yeah.
use and how to put that together. So.
Well, and the way the food looks, the color and everything else, really shows that there's spices in there. You can
Yes.
visually, you know.
Fresh herbs and like ginger, garlic, cilantro, little green chili. So it all adds. I mean, we at the restaurant when we do it, we freshly cut it every day before the food starts.
That's
So it
awesome.
smells fresh,
Oh my God.
and when you put
Yeah,
it
this
in, you
is
bite it
insane.
into it. It smells good. Smells good.
Well, it looks like they all gave you an A+ on your dish here. I'm going to let you guys enjoy that.
We
We're going to
do
go to a
that.
commercial. So that was Vic's prawns mole.
Sounds moldy.
Prawns mole. You just saw it here on Cook This. We'll be right back. Thanks.
Wow.
Thank you.
Hi, welcome back to Cook This. I'm your host, Pete Calvetti. What we have here in the studio is Vic from Kama Bistro in LaGrange. He just made a fabulous prawns mole. Unbelievable. Really good. Really colorful.
Two thumbs
Listen
up.
to our
Awesome.
celebrity judge
yes.
panel over here.
Thank you.
They're
Fabulous.
happy to be here today. Mr. Matt Sinde, Ms. Patti, Farlee, Mr. John Passarella, thank you for joining us.
Oh, thank
What a
you.
unique plate we had.
Oh yes.
What some knowledge we got from this guy. It's just really, really interesting.
That was amazing.
Really good. And that's why we have people like this on the show. Tell us about the style you use, that everything doesn't have to be spicy and curried. And, you know, we're catering to the American crowd, but everyone thinks spicy and hot, and I'm not touching it.
Yeah.
We just got a good flair of some great fresh seafood, a very mild spice, and very unique spices that you're not going to find in any other place. You know?
Palate was exploding, and I never would have imagined
Yes,
it would
and the
have come
colors,
out
it was just beautiful.
Yes.
You look at the colors you have in front of you, the chutneys that he
very,
made
very
for you
good, yeah.
guys with the fresh, what do you call those?
Papadum. It's a chickpea flour.
It's gluten free.
Yeah, it's gluten free.
Gluten-free.
Yeah.
And that's
Awesome.
huge now.
It's good.
Yeah.
Well, and a
huge
lot
now.
of people are afraid of Indian food, and I just don't understand why, except that it's a little unknown maybe.
Yeah.
And this, don't be when you come
I
to
think
this
everything has
restaurant.
its boom
what we
time, and I
just
think- Yeah, this was
had.
amazing.
Yes, yes.
Well,
it's
I
amazing.
think the curry too. Everybody thinks it's
Yes,
curry all the
I
time.
would
It's gonna
agree.
be too spicy for me, and it's the.
Yeah.
And I think what you showed last time was I can take that level of heat
Yeah.
up and down.
Yeah, yeah. And the heat is personal. You can always adapt
Mm-hmm.
as to how hot you want.
And that's great. You can't do that in a lot of places.
we
where
will-
we make
we'll have-
batches
Correct.
of salsa or whatever in my industry. You can't say, can I get a mild? Well, we have to make a whole other batch. So
Correct.
yours is very person specific.
Exactly.
So what's our second plate going to be? I
Well,
think it's some kind of fish
what we're
curry
gonna
now?
do is, we're gonna basically extend the same spices and make something different. We're just adding a little tamarind and tomato.
Okay.
And these are again 2 dishes from the same region, and they use these ingredients because those are widely available there. So we're gonna start off almost the same. Oil is hot. We're just gonna add some onions.
It's hot.
Vic, if you were back,
worried about his
in your, back home, would this be what you'd be cooking, or I mean, is this a traditional?
No, not really. I'm from North India. This is not widely available there. But now what's happening in India, as was happening in the United States, people are moving around quite a bit. The South Indians, you will see, and this is mustard seeds, will be moving around. And that's, now you get more of these things.
Sure.
Everywhere. So I'm going to add some red chili. Now, red chili and turmeric is for color of the sauce. So you just saute them quickly.
I think people just see those weird colors, the red and the yellows, they think hot.
No, it's not
No,
hot.
it's not.
Turmeric
It's
is actually amazing. It
yeah.
prevents cancer. It's got a lot of medicinal. It's one of the most researched spice out there.
Really?
Yeah.
And then we add some fresh
And
ginger.
the color is so beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
So beautiful.
Just need saffron in there. And
Just
no,
For me,
that's
as a
not
chef,
India.
those are beautiful things to me.
So-
A new oven and some nice spices, that's beauty to me.
So Vic, let me ask you a question right now.
Yeah.
Because the fact is that you
Some
are
curry leaves. Yeah.
trying to bring an Indian type of cuisine to an American palate, so where do you get your ideas for your menu concepts? Or
I've dined here quite a bit. Like I used to go out and dine a lot. So I get my ideas first of all from my father, and then I get my ideas from, this is just coarsely pureed tomatoes, fresh tomatoes.
okay.
Right?
Okay.
Now, cooking isn't new to your family.
No,
Oh, no,
he
wow,
is a
I mean.
chef.
I think it's probably about the only thing in my family we do.
Okay.
I mean, it's all about cooking.
And do well.
Yeah.
They do very well.
Wow, that smells amazing.
don't
But
think
I
we-
think that's true about a lot of families. I think that cooking
Coconut
really
milk?
does bring families and people together,
Yeah.
sharing a meal, but let alone when you've been part of the process of making it.
Yes, it's part about welcoming people. Like if you ever were to come to my house, you will get like everything that's in the kitchen will be made for you. I mean, they don't hold back. They like to entertain. So there are a couple of differences. Is of course we added some curry leaves. We've added tomatoes, coarsely
Pureed.
chopped pureed tomatoes, and this is fresh tamarind juice that we made at the restaurant. Shake it up a little bit for the flavor.
And how do you do that? It's water and tamarind, or
Yeah, we just have tamarind blocks, and we just basically boil it up and just strain it in the seeds out.
Wow.
What's one of your favorite
And you can
dishes?
drink that.
Actually, right now, this is my favorite dish.
This is?
This
This
is,
because I like the tanginess of
wow.
Sure.
it, and I'm more of a red meat guy, and red meat and seafood. I love them both. I'm not as much of a chicken guy, but my favorite dish is we do some amazing beef tikka right now, which is basically ribeye cooked in the charcoal grill. It's
Okay.
amazing, and we do this amazing lamb shank. Oh God, that is good.
So you're talking, I know we talked about off camera and that stuff, of in the Indian grilling of meats and all that is a part of their cuisine.
Yeah, grill. I mean, tandoori is like, it's a religion basically. I mean, grilling chicken, barbecue is part of what makes us North Indian.
Okay.
A lot of it. I mean, that's why we have a whole menu dedicated towards doing the curry. Now, I'm just going to throw in some fish here.
What kind of fish?
This is mai.
Okay.
At the restaurant, we use a swordfish with this, and it's pretty big fish, and we grill it. Here,
Oh,
we're just gonna cook it like this.
Sure. Won't take long. Wow, it's going to absorb all that sauce.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna absorb all the
That's
sauce, and you're gonna
We
get
probably, as a panel, will not be sharing this meal. just so you know.
Oh, speak for
Except with you, Pete.
yourself. Speak for
We'll be
yourself.
sharing amongst the three of us.
Yes.
Get no
Pete will save
respect.
you a piece.
They can't, the studio audience wants to put their forks in, let alone
All right, we got to give these young men and
The
women
home
an
audience.
opportunity.
the audience at home.
Wow, such unique colors.
And the
I've been
smell.
around,
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
very,
so many
very good.
kitchens, so many kind of ethnicities.
Ethnicities.
and
Yes.
yeah, you
Say
said it
that
right.
It's a-
10
And
times
these
fast.
colors and these styles are so unique to me.
The spices just roll across your
So I understand the
palate.
regional thing, Italian, Mexican.
Right.
I'm Italian and Mexican. There's based on where you're at in the boot, they
Yeah.
use more fish. They
Yeah.
use
Yes.
boar and deer.
Yeah.
Their proteins are different no matter where you go. Mexico, you get further to the Yucatan, further north.
In
and
India,
this is something that's unique.
yeah.
Apparently, it's in each country.
In South India, it's the same thing. It's unique. South India use a lot of vegetarian, but they also use a lot of seafood. In North India, it's mostly chicken, lamb, deer. So it's more red meat and chicken because
Wonderful.
it's not.
Nice plate.
We're getting the nod from the TV crew
Yeah, what do you need? It's okay for us to
that
eat.
we should
need a
be
plate.
eating soon, but I don't want to rush the chef.
We can give you our place so you can spoon
Oh yeah,
in there.
let's
Would
do
that be
that.
easier?
It's actually served over
Okay.
rice. So
Perfect.
Okay.
You guys are all prepared.
We're just really hungry,
trying.
and the smell of that is.
Well, the
we're
last
craving
dish.
You ready? Cut
Yeah,
it
if
in
it's
half.
not
Give it a
ready
second
yet.
if you want.
I would rather not eat it.
It smells amazing. Jeez.
Okay, well, we can edit. Can't you edit?
Why'd you choose the swordfish?
because it's
it's
firm
more of
fish
a
and you can
firm-
grill it in the tandoor.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, we grilled the mahi also, and I wanted to do something different.
yeah.
So, well, I'm going shopping quite a bit for ingredients, so I'm like, I think I want to try this.
Uh-oh.
So I'm gonna just,
You constantly reinventing yourself.
yeah. So this is just, the fish is gonna come out like this.
And the sauce.
Look at that.
Huh. Yum is right. Yum. And you know what? It's good for you probably.
Yeah.
I mean, all the
Yes.
seafood, the prawns, and the
Yes.
fish, and
Yes.
What it does is it takes that bland protein and make it a lot better.
all right, you guys get to pass it down after the garnish, of course.
Look at, yes. True
Just
chef.
fresh cilantro.
Yes.
True chef. He's very concerned about the presentation.
Thank you kindly. Oh my gosh, that smells
Let the
amazing.
steam come off of it.
I think I'll just like.
Did you hear? I just went. That's when you know. That's what I do in the kitchen all the time. Yeah.
You think technology will ever catch up? I know we've had this conversation with
It's
with
your
smell-o-vision.
favorite thing. It's
I'm
your
very
favorite
serious.
thing
We
to
always
talk
say that
about.
we
It's
want
amazing.
smell-o-vision
I
when we have some
know,
garlic
I
cooking in
know.
here. Or whatever.
Yeah. And now these spices are absolutely out of this world.
All righty.
Thank you.
You guys dig in. Let us know what you think. Open it up a little bit. Nice sauce. And it's funny that each nationality has like the protein, the sauce, the rice, the
Starch.
the starch.
Yeah.
You know, it seems to me what changes is the some of the technique and the spices. And this is by far
yeah.
probably the most spices
Well, and that's what helps
I've
that-
seen go into a dish.
That's what
You
just
know, and the
like
color.
people.
Just leave it off. Just leave it off here. Turn it
That's
off.
what helps identify.
Guys, leave that.
I gotta
You can
finish
turn
it.
that off. Well, so Vic, tell me while they're digging into this fish curry here, where are you located at again?
We are located in LaGrange, right on LaGrange Road, 9 South LaGrange.
9 South, you're right in the beginning over the tracks
Yes,
there.
just right south of the tracks on the east side.
Okay, and your hours again?
We are open every day for dinner, besides Monday.
Okay.
So, well, I'll say Monday we are closed and Tuesday lunch we are closed.
Okay.
The rest of the days we open from 11:30 to 9:30, or
Okay.
11:30 to 10:30
So you
on
can
the
go there
weekends.
for lunch or dinner.
Yeah, Tuesday is just dinner.
What time you open to on the weekends?
Weekends we are from 11:30 to 10:30.
Okay, excellent.
And we
And
open
this is
Sunday
your
as well.
second location, so obviously you're doing well because you have to get out of that little location
Yeah, we
by
used
the
to have a
tracks.
small
And
location, yes, yes.
your location is beautiful. I've been there. Do you have? Do you do carry out?
We do
Do
carry
any
out.
kind of catering at all, or?
We do carry out. We do limited delivery,
Okay.
and we do a lot of catering.
Catering, awesome. So if you want to have a little Indian dinner fest, having some
Exactly.
friends or family over, they can give you a call. And
If
put
you want to
something
have a
together.
complete Indian meal, we can do that. If you want to infuse Indian flavors into the popular dishes like ribs and
Yeah.
chili, or a burger or a steak or beef, we
sure.
can do that all.
Do you have a website?
Yeah, the website is kamabistro.com,
Easy.
and our phone number is 708-352-3300.
Amazing.
Wonderful. Guys, I just heard commentary,
Oh my
amazing, this and that
gosh.
over there.
Oh
Talk
my
to me.
goodness.
Well, now I know why this is his favorite dish.
I
Oh,
feel
yeah?
bad
Oh,
for
yeah.
the audience at home that they can't. They can taste it by going
yeah.
to the restaurant.
Going to the
And
restaurant,
we would
yeah.
What I
highly
love is
recommend
that, we have a panel like this, and this is unique stuff. This is some unique stuff, and we're going to be putting that out there that it's unique, but it's very
Oh my
flavorful, and
gosh.
you got to get out there and try it.
Try it.
It's not terribly spicy. I mean, it's just
No,
flavor.
it's lovely.
It's-
It's not- the
and I think
flavor's right
that's a
there.
key difference.
People can't confuse
It's flavor
spicy
versus
with the flavors of
yes.
Yeah,
These
it's
are
not
spices,
spicy.
but not necessarily
said that.
spicy.
I mean, especially in North India, we don't eat that much hot spicy. We just eat
That's
flavorful.
not. It's just amazing.
Excellent, excellent. Vic, thank you so much for coming here. I know it's not easy bringing 18 different spices here this early in the morning.
Well, yeah.
But your place is great. Your place is beautiful. I've been there. I plan on going back there and dining. And you guys, looks like you have a fan base already. And they tell a lot of people. So thank you for coming in. Thank you for joining us at home. Hopefully you got these recipes down.
Thank you.
If not, look online at rbtv.com. I'm your host, Pete Calvetti, for Cook This. Stay hungry. See you soon.
Oh, thank you. Very good.